Hi and welcome. I'm Damon Bruce and you're watching 2K Sports. It's Tuesday Hoops and it's next. It's going to be Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors up against Kobe Bryant and the LA Lakers. And out we go to La La Land. Let's get to Kevin Harlan for today's broadcast.
Catch me in my Mercedes, bumping ice ice, baby screaming shady till I die. Like I have a paradise, life's crazy, so I live it to the fullest till I'm Swayze, and you only live it once. So I'm thinking about this nice land, and wait, don't stop me now, boy. Living life in the fast lane, but at the speed of life, and I can't slow down. Only got a gallon in the gas tank, but I'm almost at the finish line, so I can't stop now.
A great Tuesday night matchup coming right up here on 2K Sports. We're here at Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, and I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us tonight. It's Laker basketball at the Staples Center. Beautiful day outside. We are live in downtown Los Angeles. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Terrell Wright and David Lee are the forwards. Monte and Curry in the backcourt, and it's Biedrins in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Lakers, Artest, Gasol, and Bynum are the front court. Fisher and Kobe man the backcourt.
You know, the Warriors didn't fare very well against their opponents in the Pacific Division. I mean, despite having the third best overall record in the division, they didn't have a winning record against any team in that division.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Fisher against Curry. Biedrins. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Biedrins has got the first points of the night for the Warriors. Well, the Warriors, as you mentioned, Clark, struggling in the Pacific. 5-11, the worst interdivision record of any team in the Pacific Division.
Well, sometimes when you play teams within your own division, they really have a feel for you. And Golden State, with that up-tempo style, will be unable to catch the Pacific Division teams off guard like they could other teams.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. He said he knows he's facing an offense that can pick you apart if you sit back and let them do what they want. He told me, quote, on-the-ball pressure is key. If we can get up in their face after they cross the timeline, we'll be able to disrupt their rhythm. Let's see if they're successful, Kevin.
Very good, Doris. Thanks. Clark, you think they'll be able to make that strategy work for them?
Well, we'll see, Kevin. I mean, holding opponent's shooting percentage down comes down to trust in your defensive scheme and then making the effort to challenge every shot.
That's
Steve,
right.
What do you think?
Well, yeah, trust is a key word that Clark just mentioned, and I think the aggressiveness, you know, the ability to close out on shooters, make your rotations, but really challenge those shooters. That's going to be key.
And the Lakers have possession after the made shot from David Lee.
Kobe Bryant now in his 16th season in what has been one of the great careers in NBA history. He's battling age now, but still a very, very productive player.
The free throw drops for Kobe. And, Steve, you know, for Kobe Bryant, as you said, battling age. He's 33 right now going into this season. Wear and tear, a part of the game. He's played so many minutes. Preseason, regular season, all those playoffs, Clark. He said his kneecap is almost bone on bone. He's got an arthritic right index finger on his shooting hand, but he continues on. The guy's tough.
Yeah, the battle scars of a long, successful career, and he takes pride in that, but he also recognizes the reality of it, and most of the time you don't find out about those health issues. That's, again, a part of his desire to, once he gets between the lines, to focus 100% on the task at hand, not wanting to make excuses. And with his talent and his resume, he never needs to.
Nope, you're exactly right. Clock at 6. Guarded by Wright. Again, the miss by Kobe.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Goes straight up. puts up the baby hook. There's David Lee on the assist by Wright.
I tell you what, you watch this guy put it into the basket, and his scoring ability can just astound you at times. You know, the Lakers are a really good defensive team, and one key is they don't foul you. They don't send you to the line unnecessarily. Last season, they were lowest in the league in free throw attempts they gave to the opposition.
Now here's Kobe outside Artest. Three-pointer, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Well, he was boxed out, nowhere to go, so poor choice in going over the back.
You said it exactly. He didn't have good position. Give up on the play, try to get the next one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Matt Barnes is checked in for Artest, and Steve Blake is subbed in for Derek Fisher. Golden State also making some changes. It was Amundsen who's checked in for Biedrich, and it's Williams in for Steph Curry. Backing down his lead. And that one drops. Lee's got 6. Going back to the Lakers defensively, part of the reason, Steve, they didn't foul is that their big men could just go straight up and bother a lot of shots inside.
Yeah, and the presence of their bigs inside allowed them to close out aggressively on the perimeter. The Lakers were the 3rd best team in the league in opponent three-point percentage because of their ability to stretch out to the three-point line defensively and funnel everybody towards those bigs.
Ellis kicks to Amundsen. Barnes against Wright. He feeds it to Williams. Picked up by Kobe from the baseline. Williams' shot is good. Here's Blake. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Kobe. Right side, Kobe. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And when you ask anybody what sets Kobe apart as a player, more than anything else, they'll say it's his competitiveness. In fact, Lamar Odom, his teammate, said he's the most competitive player he's ever played with.
2 shots.
Let's do this, Kobe. Let's bring it back.
That free throw, no good. You know, Steve, when you talk about Kobe's competitive drive, it's one thing to compete on the court, but that drive, that competitive drive, Clark, also is what's driven him to develop his game off the floor.
And that's where the work really takes place, Kevin. I mean, the games are the fun part. It's the work that you put into it that allows you to perform at your highest level. And that's a big reason the Lakers have been so successful in his time with the team. I mean, when your best player is also your hardest working player, we hear that all the time, but it's true. It's a fact. It's reality. Everyone on the team has to step it up or look like a slagger or a slugger. And that's not going to fly, particularly with a franchise like the Lakers.
Have you ever, and you've played athletics all your life, have you ever been around a great athlete who wasn't the hardest worker on any team at any level?
No, you wouldn't be. You would see two.
And Kobe throws it down. Oh, we've got a sec. Let's check out the Sprite Slam Cam.
Decided to go with a little trickery, went to the reverse. You got to love that.
We don't get to see too many of those.
Oh, we got to savor that one for sure.
Outside Curry. Here's Lee. Nails it from 8 feet. Lee's got 8.
They are just lighting him up from mid-range area.
You know, sometimes we forget about the value of the mid-range or in-between game. This team has made 8 of their last 10 with that shot, the in-between shot.
Blake with it. Curry meets him. Blake misses. Warriors leading by 5. Curry backing down. Here's Thornton. Barnes grabs the miss.
He'll usually knock that shot down.
He sure will, but that's one he couldn't pass up.
Kobe, that's for 2. And Curry pulls it down.
Tough miss. I mean, not much defense. He had a really good look at the hoop.
Puts up a 3, and that one's good. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 8.
Yeah, the defense has been terrific. They came out right from the beginning alert and focused, and they've been really good at that end of the floor.
and I think the coach has to be pleased with the effort on that end of the floor. It's been very good.
More great action when we return. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. Here's Fisher.
Well, you talk about that great front court depth for the Lakers. All that length, rebounding, their ability to really crash the glass. And they were actually the 5th best rebounding team in the NBA last year in terms of rebounding differential.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, a lot of length with Udo and Biedrins up front. Monte and Curry in the backcourt. And it's Wright in at the 3, the small forward. Warriors leading by 6. And Steve, you were talking about that differential, 2.5 extra possessions in their favor because of it. And Clark, for the Lakers, already a very good team offensively. That rebounding advantage, those extra possessions, more often than not lead to a basket.
Well, they've got such tremendous size. When you look at Pau Gasol and Andrew Bynum, you throw in Lamar Odom. I mean, those guys are long and really good rebounders at both ends, but particularly on the offensive glass. And you know, anytime you get an offensive rebound, usually those defenders are scrambled, and you're going to be able to get a high-quality shot.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Guys, last season, Vladimir Radmanovic finally had a bounce-back performance as far as his shooting, which had slumped off badly since leaving the Lakers. Radmanovic said, "It becomes frustrating when your biggest weapon is not there. You start thinking about it. I'm a big guy who can shoot, but you have to be able to prove it." Guys, we'll see if he can continue to build on his confidence from last year.
That's right, Doris. Thanks.
Yeah, rare to see a shooter who has a lull for that long suddenly recover. Very unusual.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Well, the Warriors have always played a very exciting style, but it hasn't translated well to the road. In fact, last season they went just 10-31 away from Oakland.
Odom kicks to Bynum. 6 on the shot clock. Tended by Biedrins. And again, it's Andrew Bynum. Bynum's got 4 points now in the quarter. And you know, for the Warriors, that road record, and Stevie just talked about it, 10-31. That is an area they're going to have to improve on if they ever want to get in the playoffs.
Well, you know, toughness has been an issue for them. They've been more of a finesse team. When you're trying to claw out a win on the road, there's some toughness you've got to present and possess mentally and physically. And they're trying to add some size and strength inside, and, you know, that's a good place to start.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And the Warriors have had very little success over the last 15 years or so, but they've got new ownership in place, so there's hope. They've got some good young talent. They've manufactured their cap situation, and they're trying to bring in as many good players as possible. I think this has a chance to be an excellent franchise.
Reggie Williams, he's checked in for Golden State. Here's Williams. The dish to Ellis. Biedrins passes to Williams. Dishes to Ellis. Shot clock at 5. Nice open look, but it's no good. Strong thoughts there, Steve. Ironically for the Warriors, some of the best moves the Warriors have made recently didn't involve a trade at all. Like Monte Ellis, for instance, Clark. He was supposedly going to Memphis.
Kevin, you're exactly right. I mean, sometimes the best move is no move. And they need to keep adding talent, but you got to manage your money wisely. You've got to be smart and creative. If you're going to trade away a key player, you better make sure you get significant value in return.
And slam down hard. Another look on the Sprite Slam Cam.
Well, he took that one to the rack with some purpose.
I'll say beautiful dunk there, Steve.
Yeah, how about the agility? Yeah, just the power and the skill. Impressive.
Odom with it. You don't want him. Outside Odom. Now Fisher. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Shoots the three. And there's Lamar Odom on the assist from Derek Fisher. Odom's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
What a year Lamar Odom had last season for the Lakers. At times starting, but also coming off the bench when Andrew Bynum was healthy. But he had a terrific year shooting the ball, about 53% from the floor and almost 40% from the three-point line.
You really don't want to see him missing those mid-range shots, but when he's open, he's got to shoot it.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, so confident is owner Joe Lacob that he has signed a contract with the Golden State Warriors fans. His goals include reaching the playoffs and having an all-star. And if these goals are not met, the fans will receive gifts and ticket price changes for each goal not met. A unique strategy to be sure, guys.
Thank you, Doris. We'll see how many of those goals they meet.
Yeah, you talk about backing up your talk. I mean, fans have to appreciate that gesture from the Warriors brass.
And the Lakers with some changes. Pau Gasol's checked in for Bynum. Kobe comes in for Shannon Brown. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Derek Fisher. And he's unable to convert here on the three-point play. Just talking about Odom, 40% from deep is out of this world for a guy his size.
I love Lamar's versatility, Kevin. I mean, and adding that three-point shot, being more efficient from out there, just helps him be more effective as an all-around player.
Thornton, no good.
Well, neither team has really gained an edge rebounding-wise here, and the score reflects that.
Well, if one team can start hitting the boards harder, I mean, it'll give them a good chance to pull away.
Outside Artest. Outside Odom. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances at the free throw line here.
You know, when Lamar Odom came into the league, a lot of people thought he could be a franchise player. He never really became that type of guy, but he's the perfect wingman for Kobe Bryant and Pau Gasol. Kind of a Scottie Pippen type floor leader, ball distributor, and an excellent all-around player.
That one drops. He ties it up. Steve just talked about Odom as a wingman. It seems to be the role he's much more comfortable with, too.
Yeah, I think he likes just being a basketball player. He doesn't have the pressure to score night in and night out at a frantic pace, which I think helps him and his team because he can be a little streaky in that regard. But the role he has as being a basketball player with versatility that can do a lot of things, that's what he's best suited for.
And the free throw is good, now leading by one.
Boy, I tell you, the Lakers are always tough on their home court. I mean, visiting teams can get a little starstruck, too. I mean, all kinds of celebrities hanging out in the crowd. Just as many famous people watching as actually playing in the game when you go play the Lakers.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Going back to that Lakers home record, 30-11. Last season, tied for the fifth best home record in the league. And Steve, you start overlapping, you know, the star watching at the games, the good play on the floor. That's quite a scene.
It's a great scene. One of the great venues in the NBA. And the Lakers, they're competitive year in and year out. And they'll continue to be a tough team, whether it's at Staples Center or on the road.
Here's Curry, picked up by Artest. And here is Williams. Biedrins a screen. Shot clock at 6. Williams against Kobe. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here's Los Angeles. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. The offensive rebound. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Here's Kobe. He has 7. Lake for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Biedrins has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Welcome to this edition of HP at the Half, a close game going on out in Los Angeles. These two enjoyed great first halves, really leading the way for both teams. We could be in for a great finish. Thanks for tuning in here. Now we go back there. Kevin Harlan and the 2K Sports crew. The start of the third quarter.
Welcome back, everyone, to beautiful Los Angeles as we get a bird's eye peek above the Staples Center on a gorgeous evening in downtown LA. Here's Kobe.
Now, Mike Brown taking over as coach of the Lakers this season, I think it's a good fit. He knows what it's like to coach a star because he had LeBron in Cleveland, played in a lot of big games. No doubt he'll be under the spotlight in LA with the Lakers.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor.